You want to know how to watch US American Netflix in Canada? Then I will show you how it works. First of all, let me show you. I want to go to netflix.com. Maybe you tried that before. And as you can see, I'm automatically redirected to the Canadian version of Netflix. You can see this on the CA here. And this would not be so bad if there would be the same amount of TV shows and movies as in the US. But here I researched some numbers, and as we can see, in Canada you only have a little bit more than 55% of the TV shows and movies compared to the US. And what's even more annoying is that all those banana republics, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Jamaica, and whatever, Guadeloupe, can watch more TV shows and movies than Canadians do. I would call this unfair. The funny thing is, Kevin Spacey once said, "We've learned the lesson that the music industry didn't learn. Give people what they want, when they want it, in the form they want it, in at a reasonable price, and they're more likely pay for it rather than steal it." But it's not true, because Netflix doesn't show all the TV shows and all the movies. It's not their fault because they have to buy the media rights. So basically it's the media industry which is at fault here. But you can still watch US Netflix, and I'm going to show you how it works. The solution is a virtual private network, VPN, which many companies use to log in their home office workers to the company data. But in this case, it works a little bit different. Well, it doesn't work different, it's just you don't want access to data, you just want to log in to the internet in different countries. Usually you would connect your computer or whatever device through your internet service provider, and they will basically filter stuff and can see everything you're doing, and all the websites can see from where you are surfing. That's how Netflix knows that at the moment I'm not in the US. And with a VPN, basically a VPN encrypts all your data at your device, basically bypasses your internet service provider firewall because they cannot see anything, and then you connect to a server of your VPN provider. And good VPN providers have servers all around the world, so you can choose in which country you want to enter the internet. My favorite one is ExpressVPN. They offer software for basically every device and even for routers, which is really cool because you don't have to install the software on every device. Just once on your router, select in which country you want to connect it to the internet, and all your devices will be automatically logged in there. Another one is NordVPN. I tested their software, but on my Windows system it didn't work so well, and also buffered. I know that it works with Netflix, but I also had some issues with their software. That's why I prefer ExpressVPN. I will keep an updated list in the description of this video, so just scroll down and you will see the list. You can click on show more, or if you're using a mobile device, you can click on this arrow down button and you can see the description and the list. I would appreciate if you use my link for showing you how it works. I get a small commission for this, for recommending them. Basically, I really like ExpressVPN because it's just super easy. You start it, you select the location. You can select locations all around the world, Kenya, South Africa, whatever. But for watching Netflix, the best is of course the US, and you just click on it and it's connecting you in a few seconds. As you can see, it's connecting. Now we're connected, and if I reload this page, voila, we're at the US version of Netflix, and now I can sign in. Well, I don't really want to show you my login data, but as you can see, now I'm logged in, and let's check the new arrivals, because I guess this is what you're after, like stuff which is not available all around the world because it's like new in the US, and well, Monkey King and so on. But you probably know which kind of series you are interested in, which is not available in your country or where you are right now. Either if you're native English speaker, or if you are traveling or an expat somewhere on the planet, now you can watch US Netflix again. Maybe you don't have a Netflix account yet and you're not sure how to sign up to the US Netflix. So what about the payment methods? First of all, there's some information about traveling or relocating on Netflix. If you have a European Netflix account, Australian, UK, whatever, you might be able to just log in with your existing data, and Netflix will think that you have been traveling to the US, and then they will show you the US stuff. Because if you have a US Netflix account and you're in other countries, then they will only show you the stuff which is available in those countries. So if you have any kind of Netflix account, you might be able to just use the VPN to enter the internet in the US, and then voila, you can watch the US Netflix. Then for credit cards, there is a service called EntroPay. I have to say I did not try this one. I just read about it, and it looks quite good, which is an online credit card system, prepaid. So you can sign this up and use this to pay for Netflix. Maybe even easier could be to go to Amazon.com. I will add a link in the description also. Just buy a gift card for Netflix, and then you go to netflix.com/redeem. You should start the VPN, like log into the US first, and then go to redeem. Then you put in your code. If you don't have an account yet, then you create an account. Maybe it's smart to use a US address. Just search for Starbucks, New York City, or McDonald's, Boston, something to find a valid address, and there you go. So I hope you finally can watch Netflix again. Well, the US version, to get all the latest movies and TV shows. Get your popcorn, just enjoy it. As I said, I will add a list of good VPN clients in the description. I would appreciate if you use my links, because I will get a small commission for this, recommending those services, showing you how it works in detail. I hope you liked the video. I would appreciate if you give me a thumbs up, and I wish you a lot of fun watching Netflix. Just a quick note. Yes, I understand that you're a little bit disappointed that you have to pay a little bit extra to watch US Netflix, but you have to consider that you will have much more TV shows and movies to choose from, and also those services like ExpressVPN provide very good software for all devices and even for your router. So basically you can set it up on your router and you will constantly be connected to the US, and all your internet connections will be secure. And also what you have to consider is that these companies like ExpressVPN have to provide servers all around the world. As you can see, all locations you can choose from any country, log into the internet depending on what you want to do. Maybe you want to watch Hong Kong television, maybe you want to watch Dutch television, maybe you want to watch the Champions League from the UK, but even just watching Netflix, it makes sense to get a high quality, super fast VPN so you can watch all your TV shows and movies at good speed and don't have to wait for buffering, whatever. I can recommend ExpressVPN. I had some problems with the other VPN providers and I'm super happy with ExpressVPN.